Here's the thing about your haters. The delusion is off the charts. Like, they really don't know. Haters are delusional people, completely and utterly. They will always have a version of you in their minds that's just not correct, because they want to think things about you that is not even the truth, to make their itty-bitty little brains feel better, more comforted. Let me tell you something, bro. You are going to shock the ever-living shit out of them, and you know what? They're going to feel that shock. They're going to feel that, oh my God, whenever you go on ahead in life and do what you do. They're going to feel it. And at the same damn time, they're going to be bewildered. And they're going to be in denial at the same time. They're going to make up another excuse. Something else good that you do, they're going to make up another excuse. You could have yourself a $20 million mansion, they'll make an excuse. They'll say your mother bought it for you. They'll say whatever they can say. Whatever they can come up with, they'll have another excuse for whatever you might achieve in your life. That's just how they think, because they're haters. They're delusional. They don't want to give you credit where credit is due from your hard work, from your sacrifices, from your contribution. They just simply do not want to do it. They would rather pick a bone with you. They would rather pick a fight with you verbally. They would rather believe things about you that's not even real. They would rather not give you your credit. They would rather not acknowledge the good things that you do. And with all that being said, you're going to shock them. Because deep down inside, they know. Deep down to their cores, they know. They still might make jokes about certain things about you verbally and out loud. But deep down, deep down, they know the truth. They just don't want you to know what's real. Even though you know it's real, it's like, who is you fooling? You absolute buffoons. You absolute fools. Who is you fooling? Because we know everything about ourselves. And they want to pretend like it's not that like that, but even they know it's like that, but they don't express that. They don't. The thing is, bro, your haters don't want to give you a lick of positivity because they're so miserable. They don't want to give you anything. They'll never like your stuff. They'll never give you any credit. They never have nothing nice to say when you see them. Like, everything about them is just awful. Like, everything. You could be a very respectable person, stand-up guy. They'll give you a cold shoulder. They'll look at you funny. They'll give you those eyes. Just no respect. Lack of respect. And that's because you the man. And they don't want to give that to you. They don't want that to be the narrative. They want to pretend like you're something that you're not. They don't, they don't want to give you that credit. They want to take that down and just act like you're nothing when you have literally put in so much work to become something valuable. Not just through one thing, not just through two or three, in all ways. You have put in the work, you have become undeniable to the world. And you do get respected, just never by your haters. They're never going to give you that kind of credit. It don't matter who you become. You could become the next Cristiano Ronaldo. You could become the next Conor McGregor. You could become the next Elon Musk. They'll always view you the same and put you below them. It don't matter what you achieve. In their minds, you're always the person they used to know. They want you back there, even if you have the accolades to prove otherwise. Even if you've completely reinvented yourself. If you ever see them, they're going to try to gaslight your mind immediately. They're going to talk to you as if you're just the same person. You're going to try to mess with your head. It's like you're looking at them like they are the biggest clown on earth. You're just like, what? Like they can't accept that you have exponentially grown, that you have exponentially changed. Like exponentially. You're not even close to what you used to be. You have just grown so damn much. But they don't want to give you that credit. They would rather hate. They hate that you're that. They're going to try to do everything to downplay you, to get you back there, to gaslight your mind. Like everything. The low-key haters be the worst ones too. They be the worst of them all. They ain't really with you, bruh. They're not with you. And that's okay. But what's important is that you know what's going on. You know the jig. I'm telling you, something different every week with them. Every time you see them, it's something different. God! With all this being said, it's not even about them praising you, putting you up on a pedestal. It's just about them not taking those actions towards you to give you jabs, give you little shots of negativity, because that's what they do. Like I said, not about putting you up on the pedestal and making you, oh, congratulations, and just kissing your feet. It ain't about that. It's just about not throwing the jabs at you, not throwing the negativity your way, not trying to feed you that poison, because that's what they want. They want to feed you that poison, the poison, the poison. That's all they ever throw your way is poison. Because you're hurting them more and more and more. They want to hurt you more and more and more. Your progress hurts their feelings. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine your positive progress hurts their itty bitty feelings? Like their feelings are hurt. Sorry. Because that's how miserable they are. They can't look at somebody else, oh, he's doing something good. That's how they view you. They can't look at the positive side of anything. They're always going to view things in a negative light. Anything that's good in their minds, because they're fucking dark and evil, they're just going to downplay it. Because deep inside of their human cores, human corpses, they are dark, demented, and evil. Even if they don't seem it, they are. They will rob you of your dream. They'll try to cut the wings that you had since birth. They'll try to tell you, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. That's what they do. It's never going to be anything nice. It's never going to be anything positive. It's never going to be a congrats. It's never going to be, oh, you're doing something good. And throwing the littlest positive thing your way, you're not going to get not one thing from them. They are a huge hater. Huge. And they're super delusional. super delusional. Like they don't want to acknowledge what is right in front of them. It's like, hi. They cannot view you as the truth. They don't view you as you actually are. They view you as they want to see you. And is that the truth? No. You delusional dodo birds. No. Even some like the comments you see on YouTube sometimes, it's like, are you kidding me, mate? You sound retarded. Like you see certain things and it's like, you don't even believe that. They will come up with anything, they will say anything they can to put you in a bad light, even if you're doing good things. You are what the world needs more of. Because you know why? The world lacks it. So if there's more negativity and BS in the world, and you're the positive light, all that darkness is going to attack your light. It's what they're going to do because they want more darkness because they're dark. They see your light, they don't want it. Vampires. They want more darkness so they can suck your blood. When you're the light, they can't get to you. Folks, can a vampire get to you during the daylight, during the light, during the shine? No. They want that. They don't want you to rise up into the sunset because they can't go there. They want you in the dark. And sometimes things get dark. That's when they're going to attack the most. That's when the devil throws the most attacks your way. When I was in the past, when I was in some of my more downer times, darker times, feels like the whole world's against you. It feels like everything is just not in your favor at this moment. But with that being said, you don't even care because you still keep fighting for that life. In those moments, you're going to be stalked the most, hated on the most, misunderstood the most, laughed at the most, mocked the most. There's the most amount of attacks happening during those times. Oh yes. The devil is going to attack the hardest, the most during those times, during those periods. And from what I've seen in life, a lot of individuals don't want to go through that time. Fortunately, for people where I come from, if they ever grow the balls to actually want to do it, they got me. Because I'm on that path. And if you're on that path, we're probably going to be a little bit closer now. Most likely. A lot of people avoid that because they know people's going to view them differently. People's going to think certain things about them. They can't deal with the pressure. They can't deal with all that hatred. I had to change myself into being one of the more popular kids in school to then getting misunderstood like nothing you'd ever see. Maybe ruining the bit of popularity I had short term to then build it right back up, and then it's even better than it's ever been. But that's the road. It's not just going to be pretty all the time, and it's like that's not how it's going to be. Unless you live in a matrixy type life and you never do nothing special with your own existence, then it might be that way. But even then, you don't get the best. You're not going to get the best from yourself. You're going to make other people happy, but not yourself to the extent that you can. And that's kind of how she goes. You have to really step in to your calling, into your gifts, in order to fulfill yourself, in order to fulfill your life. It's going to make people around you the most miserable because you're, I don't want to say better, yeah, kind of, yeah. Because you did life right. You did life a lot better. It's just the way it is. You suffered. You deserve it. Everything that's coming to you, you deserve it because of what you put yourself through, what you were willing to go through and endure. You deserve everything that is coming to you. While everybody else was doing a whole bunch of stuff, trying to live it up, you were in the trenches. You were digging the mines, the gold mines. You were down there chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, and you would not go away till you hit that gold. You just wouldn't go away. You're just always there, always there, always there, in the face, in the face, in the face. In the thick of things, in reality. And guess what? All these individuals that wanted to do a whole bunch of nothing, turn the pages. Now you're the hot shot, and now they're miserable because they have nothing to show for anything they've ever done. And you do. And you're more fulfilled, and you're living a better life, and you have it easier now because you're doing better. Because you chipped away and you set yourself up the way you wanted to. You work damn hard, and you deserve everything that's coming to you. And your haters are going to be pissed. You're going to shock a whole bunch of people. People's going to be like, what is this guy doing? Where do you work? They don't know what to think. They don't get life the way you get life. Because guess what? You faced life. You were not messing about. You were not clowning around. You were not joking around. You faced life in a way almost nobody will or would. And it takes a big set of balls to do it. But you're willing to face anything. You're willing to go through anything to make what life, to make life right, to make life what it should be. Because you can do that. You don't think life is what it should be? There's things outside of your control that'll always be what you don't think it should be, but you can make your life what it should be, your reality what it should be. That's what you can do. You can't control other minions messing up their own lives and existences. You can't mess up other minions from making terrible, terrible, terrible mistakes. You can't mess up the girl you once saw as special as veering off, being a hoe and coming back and not looking the same, withered. You look way less valuable. That spark is just not there. You can't stop her from doing that. You can't stop her from ruining her future. You can tell her. You can tell her it probably wouldn't be a good idea. Like, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to do that, you know, like. But no, I'm gonna do my thing. Very well. And then they come back. Not the same. Your value is much higher. Their value is not only lower, but just diminished. You completely jumped off the deep end. You look like you hit a couple rocks at the bottom. You look a little bit messed up. This is reality for you, and this is the harsh truth of the world. There's harsh truths for everybody. Guess what? I face the harsh truths of life. I don't give a damn. I will face it, unlike the minions. They ain't gonna face it. Save it! Because you ain't gonna face it. You've been dipping. You've been dodging. But guess what? 1, 2, 3. Peekaboo! Yeah. They ain't gonna face it. But you will. And that's the difference. And that's the show. You're built for this. You're not an idiot. You're not going to do things to mess up your life. You're going to do everything to make it your life, what it should be in your reality. And then guess what, guys? Every single one of you watching this, you're going to get what you deserve for the greater good of God. Or maybe not. Maybe you won't get the good things you should deserve, because maybe you deserve the bad things. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but guess what? You're going to get what's coming to you. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, it's coming. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop it, because it's in the will.